welcome back. Before the break, we took a look at the challenges of hiring and scaling in a startup. We also took a look at the trend of corporates increasingly joining startups. We spoke to Kiran Mazumdar Shaw, Biocon chief, on what she thinks of this trend.
I think this is a very healthy trend because a number of people who are in mid and senior level positions almost kind of reach a point in their professional careers where they feel that they need to move on. Now I think rather than moving on to another organization, which is what most people have done in the past, I think they believe that the path ahead is about creating their own ventures. And I think this actually augurs well for the country, because I always believe that for every job that a large organization creates, an entrepreneur creates 10. And I think this is a real opportunity for our country and our economy to create the number of jobs with a multiplier effect that we are looking for.
For an aspiring employee of a startup or an aspiring entrepreneur who wants to start up, what kind of challenges do you think they should be prepared for?
See, the one good thing is that during my time, access to capital was really hard. You know, people were not willing to invest. Banks and even the whole concept of venture capital wasn't there. So I think, you know, I had to sort of battle all my kind of challenges in a very, very frugal way, because I had very little access to capital. Whereas today's startups find it much easier to get investors or angel investors or VCs or even banks to lend to them, you know, in a way that wasn't possible in the past. So from that point of view, I don't think the kind of fiscal or financial hardships that we went through are something that they are used to. So they almost believe that they can sort of get the same kind of salary levels that they were used to in their corporate jobs, in their startups. And what I then find is that they run through the money very fast. And then when they you know, come to a crunch where, you know, suddenly they find that their business plans are not working out to plan, they suddenly find that they are in a fiscal challenge, because then they become high risk. When your business plan doesn't run the way it should, then obviously your investors are very reluctant to keep funding you. And I think that is the big challenge I find in many, many startups today.
You said pay is not one of the reasons why someone should join a startup. So why should someone join a startup?
Because it's about value creation. I mean, why did, you know, when we look at all the people who joined Biocon when they did, and then the huge value we created for everyone and made so many millionaires in Biocon, is the reason why people should be joining startups. Because the value creation opportunity by being a stakeholder, a shareholder of that company while it's developing and growing to the stature it hopes to, is the excitement. So I'm saying people, if they're just going to join startups because they pay them well, I don't think that is the kind of environment you want to create. In fact, I always tell startups, you must be able to get people who are willing to take a salary cut, who are willing to join you because they're so excited with what you're doing. I mean, I know when I started up Biocon and I was trying to attract the best of talent, it's interesting that the talent I attracted were people who are willing to take salary cuts, people who are willing to forego very attractive job opportunities in favor of the job I was offering them in Biocon, because they were so excited with what I was trying to do at Biocon. And those are the people who actually were rewarded so handsomely when we went public.
That was Kiran Mazumdar Shaw on the challenges of starting up and what to expect from startup life. That's all we have for you on the show today. Thanks for watching.